Hello and welcome. We are now moments away from the first launch of the NekoShuttle version 2. Today's launch will be one to a low Earth orbit and is scheduled to launch at 3:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. You are looking live at the NekoRocket-1 with the NekoShuttle version 2, also known as Chen. We continue to count down and everything is looking nominal. Earlier today, during the launch window, we had to hold the countdown due to a unexpected launch that would interfere with the window. Or that would interfere with the launch of the NekoRocket-1. So we had to unfortunately move the window by an hour. However, we are now live and ready to go. There we can now start to see the venting opening up again. All great signs as we continue to read the launch countdown. There are 4 crew members on board today's mission. The first one that we will name is Anti-Zero, who has been a longtime supporter of Neko Aerospace and its many projects. They are currently working on Zero Space, I believe. Might actually have. Yeah, Zero Space, and their company Zero Space is in collaboration with Neko Aerospace as well. We also have 3 other crew members who we shall name once the rocket has reached its nominal orbit, along with another payload on board, which again, we will see all of this happen after the vehicle is in its nominal orbit. One of the main things that you might note about this vehicle today is that it is indeed a 2-staged, fully reusable rocket in this configuration. The only thing that is not going to be able to be reused is the fairing, which houses the service module for the NekoShuttle. NekoShuttle is designed to be a reusable spaceplane and is also designed to eventually be able to dock to a future space station that is planned from Neko Aerospace. Currently, at this time, the space station is only in a concept phase, and not much else is known about it. As far as that, NekoShuttle can also be used for space tourism and also deploying small satellites into space, as we will demonstrate on this mission. The strong back is expected to retract shortly, so stand by. We're expecting that at around T minus 5 minutes. Looks like one of the lights burnt out. That happens sometimes. Interesting seeing, though, that it did happen now. But thankfully, it's not really a light that's needed. But still a very interesting thing that happened. Again, this is the NekoShuttle version 2 crew demo. While we are waiting for further updates on the launch, let's talk about the rocket here. NekoRocket-1 is a 2-staged, fully reusable rocket. The first stage is designed to be able to land itself after the second stage delivers the payload into orbit, which is a huge, huge thing for it to be able to do. Coming up here shortly, actually, will be the crew access arm retract, so standing by for that. Stand by. Crew access arm retract in progress. Crew access arm has retracted. Beginning the first go no go pull. Stage 1 propulsion. Go. Flight computer. Go. Alright. Stage 2 propulsion. Go. Stage 2 flight computers. Go. Another light burnt out. Crew of the NekoShuttle, all systems remain go for the targeted launch time. We are now pressing forward with the flight. And everything continues on track for a nominal launch. We're now at T-minus 5 minutes. There's the temporary stopping of the vent lines again. And there's the strong wrong back retract. All systems are continuing nominally. A beautiful sight to see the strong wrong back retracted as we continue on with the count. Pressing on with the countdown, everything is continuing as planned. We are now at T-minus 2 minutes and counting. T-minus 60 seconds. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff. Riding high and fast. Liftoff of NekoRocket-1 and the NekoShuttle version 2. Vehicle is pitching downrange. T plus 1 minute and into flight, and everything is continuing as planned. NekoRocket is soaring. 15 kilometers altitude. We have Miko. Stage separation confirmed. Second engine start confirmed. Vehicle is now in space. Nominal orbit achieved. Bit of a issue here with the landing sequence, but we are now good and everything is now on track. So hopefully we do get to see a booster landing today. However, no hard feelings if we're unable to, of course, due to the almost entirely botched landing sequence that we just witnessed there. The engines here having to work a little bit extra. To slow down the ginormous orbital rocket. Its first stage. That did pretty much just come back from space. Now in a planned hover. And things are looking good. We should be seeing the landing legs deploy soon. Landing legs will deploy at about 150 meters above sea level. Landing legs deploy. Shut down. And we have successfully landed the first stage. Nominal spacecraft separation confirmed. Nominal spacecraft activation. Nominal orbit. Alright, well, the satellite unfortunately will not be able to be deployed. However, this is fine. This was kind of an expected thing. So instead, what we will have is the satellite here conducting some data science and research on board the vehicle throughout the rest of the mission. Again, the entire purpose was just to test, and we got the data that we needed. Now we are just in a little coast phase here as the satellite, or as the second stage has now was starting to descend. Starting up now on the next major burn coming up. Now. And this is the entry burn. Now starting up. And this will shut down at just about 25 kilometers above sea level. And one of the engines here is now underperforming, which is off nominal. And there's the shutdown confirmed. Engines did just ignite here yet again due to speed being a bit too high for a safe landing attempt. This is the first time ever that we've actually had an engine fail during this burn. And so, as you can tell, our flight computers are handling this very, very well. Shut down. Now, in the Earth's lower atmosphere, speeds are a lot slower and a lot more doable for a landing attempt. Now we are now just slowing down, everything continuing as planned. Engines late. landing attempt here for the second stage. With a underperforming engine. Landing legs deployed. Touchdown confirmed. And just like that, even with an underperforming engine, everything continued as we expected it to. And we have had a safe, successful touchdown. With that, we will conclude today's coverage of the launch. Stay tuned for the next broadcast, which will be the launch of a Neko Link satellite group. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.